When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Scarlet Knights offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Quarterback on the keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 50. The 30. Pass to 20. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
On the run from inside his own 5. Creates a little... He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, TCU. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So TCU's offense will get the ball for the first time. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Avila. Quickly out to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing curl routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
Here's a hit. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Avila. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Let's see if they've got a winner dialed up on 4th and long from the 50.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent.
Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Got a little space. Turning it on. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Scarlet Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hands it off. Nice move to keep running. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Avila. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, still looking.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take...
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Picked up a few extra on that return. But what a play by this defense to get the football. Now the play fake. Flips it out to the back. Looking for more room. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. On target over the middle. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Snagged in the middle, it's Henderson.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advance.
Intercepted. Got room on the return. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Horned Frogs. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. A designed run for the quarterback. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. And the Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. To the air, it's Donald. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Let's take a big-picture program perspective on Rutgers. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
He gets a block. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Pass interference. Offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Donald. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. Pulls it in down the sideline. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. The 20. Touchdown, TCU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Taking it the other way. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the draw. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. And the Scarlet Knights come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Donald. Finds his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. takes this handoff and headed to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. All kinds of time before he fires right. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Dropping back, it's Donald. Fires to the tight end. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. And the Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And this is a really important series of plays. A chance to cut it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's our forced to settle for 3. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab down the left side. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Under fire. Slings it downfield. Hauls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Avila. Under fire. He lobs one high down the left side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but...
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
29 Phillies. 2-9 Phillies.
Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Looking to throw, it's Avila. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking down the middle. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Give to the running back. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up, pound strong, pound strong. Second half, great job. You're going to move your defense and shift to try to account for that. Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Lofts one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
TCU 44, Rutgers 16.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Donald. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Slithers into space. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's his 4th interception of the game.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He leaves it with his back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. Finds a little space. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Donald. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Good timing on the quick out. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to throw, it's Donald. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws for the tight end. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, TCU! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Back to throw, it's Perkins. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass. Bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Dropping back, it's Perkins. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go right back to the run. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. Well, so much for being backed up. Now they've got it 1st and 10 and plus territory. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns with him. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Perkins. Dumps it to the back. Works the middle of the field. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. I don't know. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
16.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off the play fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dude.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And we have breaking news. They score yet another.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Rutgers.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away.
4th down coming up.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and